Hi Cancer, how you doing? How's your 2024 going so far? This is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll look at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then, in the second spread, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in this situation. And in the third spread, we'll look at the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. So here's what you urgently need to know right now, Cancer. We have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Four of Swords clarified by the Seven of Cups. And we also have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe an Aries, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. So you've got an offer coming your way, a very serious offer, but you'll have to take a risk, you'll have to take a leap of faith. And we'll talk about what those could mean in just a second, but that's what's coming your way. And it's going to throw you off a little bit, maybe not a little, because you could be making a life-changing decision. Right? This spread is most likely about love, but for some of you, it could be work, business, and finances related. So keep that in mind. Because we got the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, right? Pentacles could be work, business, and finances. So keep that in mind. But I'll interpret the spread from the love perspective. So yeah, you got this King of Pentacles, right? The first card that came out. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, they could be an entrepreneur. They could be wealthy. They could be somebody who works for a financial institution. They're clarified by the Page of Cups. They're about to ask you out on a date. They will, with that Page of Cups. All right? And perhaps even on the first date, but most likely on the second date, they will start talking business, serious business in terms of love. For some of you, don't forget, it could be literally business. But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Fool, that's what they're going to be talking to you about. Right? It is the real deal offer with that Ace of Pentacles. It's no joke. Nobody is fooling or playing around with the Ace of Pentacles. Nobody is. This Ace could be a life-changing decision that you're about to make, because there's a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. This is the pathway to a new life for you. It is a golden opportunity for you. However, with the Fool card that the Ace of Pentacles is clarifying, you will have to take a risk, you'll have to take a leap of faith. You may have to get into this relationship with somebody you in the past wouldn't even consider getting into a relationship for whatever reason. We're not going to go into details here. But with the Fool card, you will have to take a leap of faith. You'll have to take a risk. You'll have to do something you haven't done in the past. It could be relocation. It could be, like I said, somebody whom you wouldn't even consider. Anything. It could be different for all of you. But it is a golden opportunity. It is a very serious offer. Okay, the rest of the spread, the remaining 3 cards, the Four of Swords with the Seven of Cups clarifying and the Eight of Swords, this is you not knowing what to do. Right? But the thing about this King of Pentacles, they will give you time. They will give you time to think about it, to wrap your head around it, to weigh pros and cons, to understand if this is something you want to do. In the meantime, they will continue, I think, doing things for you. But yeah, it's not going to be an easy decision for you with those 3 cards. All right? Yeah, the Seven of Cups is a card of like a confusion, uncertainty, and clarity. The Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you overthinking this a little bit for the obvious reasons. Right? But yeah, it's going to stir up some feelings within you. All right? So yeah, let's take a look at the advice spread for you real quick. So here's the advice for you, Cancer, for what we saw in the first spread. We have the Empress, the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You know what? I did not even have to clarify anything, Cancer. We have the Emperor and the Empress in the same spread. Yes, the Emperor is on the bottom of the deck, but it still counts to me. Right? The Emperor and the Empress are husband and wife. The Emperor and the Empress are divine counterparts. The Emperor and the Empress, you guys are meant to be together. That's what that means. All right? The Three of Pentacles, this is the two of you building your life together moving forward. The Three of Pentacles is a card of cooperation, collaboration, but I think this is both of you looking forward to, like I said, building the life together. All right, and the thing about the Three of Pentacles, this is when both people, both parties, see the potential, and therefore both people put time, effort, energy, whatever is necessary for it to blossom. And the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck, yeah, it's a start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle, right? The word fortune is there for a reason. So yeah, I did not even have to do anything else. I'm sure if I were to clarify any of those cards or all of them, we would have seen a commitment or marriage card. But with the Emperor and the Empress, it's plenty for me, Cancer, to assume that it has a fantastic future. All right, so that's the advice. The advice for you is to jump in. All right, take that leap of faith, as we saw in the previous spread. All right, so that's what I have for you so far. Let's move on. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Cancer. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you, that'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the Star, the Fool clarified by Death. We have the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, maybe a Sagittarius. I believe this is a repeat of what we saw in the previous two spreads, right? This is gonna be huge, right? I was looking at the spread, and then I clarified the Fool card. That card showed up, right? And we do have a couple of repeat cards, the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune, right? We saw those two cards in the previous two spreads. And this is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. Every single card on the table is a major arcana card. Every single one of them. Every single one of them, all right? The Star, if it's not an Aquarius, if it's a card of a wish come true. All right, and here comes that Fool card, clarified by Death. The Fool, again, is a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. The Death card, clarifying, it could be a Scorpio, but Death is a card of transformation. And that's exactly what your life is about to go through, a major transformation if you decide to take this leap of faith. Right, and the Hierophant right next to the deck is that missing piece to this puzzle. All right, the Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of commitment or marriage. It's a very traditional card, very spiritual, educational, religious card for some of you, but it is a card of a commitment or marriage. The Wheel of Fortune is back, right? It is a card of starting a new cycle. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, it's like our life changes, right? It's like a very fortunate turn of events. Yeah. So yeah, the Hierophant is here. A commitment or marriage card finally showed up. So, wow. This will put more than just a smile on your face. But again, the prerequisite for you is the Fool card, to take that leap of faith. Perhaps you didn't even see it just yet, just how lucky you are with the Star card, but it is a card of a wish come true, Cancer. Wow. This actually exceeded my expectations. Especially starting with the second spread, and this spread is just like a culmination of what's happening here. Major change of your life. Your life will never be the same. You may even be shocked. You don't see this coming. All right, Cancer. Yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing the rest of January.